This video is brought to you by the Allegheny College Computer Science and Art Departments under a Creative Commons Attribution Share-alike version 3.0 license. First things first, you're going to want to poke a few holes in the top of your cardboard box so we can turn your Cardboarduino into a digital lava lamp. Here you can see you don't want your Cardboarduino in the box when you're doing this. And when you're done, you'll have 3 holes that dinosaurs think are great. Then go ahead and take some of those little plastic collars that you've been wondering what they're for, poke those through the top of the box, and apply a little bit of hot glue on the inside so that they're held in place nicely. Don't fill them in, just get some glue around them. Next, you're going to want to glue 3 560 ohm resistors to the underside of your lid. So go ahead and just hold them in place, apply some hot glue right in the middle, and they should stick just fine. If you are at all like Darren, you'll probably burn yourself several times because it turns out hot glue is hot. Yes, that's right. Mind you, whenever I do this, I end up having to go to the hospital. So that's why other people do the videos and I just narrate. Great. 3 resistors, underside of the lid. Done. Our next step is to cut some wire that is the right length to get from pins 5, 9, and 11 to one side of the resistor. So go ahead. You can do this sort of as Darren is, just by saying, is that enough length to be able to reach without any tension? You don't want it to be too long, but leave some slack. Once you're done with that, attach the wire to one end of each resistor. It does not matter which end. Just pick one end of each resistor and attach the wire. As always, hold both the resistor and the wire, heat it for several seconds, bring the solder in, and after you apply a small amount of solder, bring both the soldering iron and the solder away. The blinking lights, or LEDs, are the most important part of your digital lava lamp, and you're going to want to attach a length of wire to each leg of your clear LEDs. You should have one red, one green, one blue. You can't tell till they're on. And you can see here Darren is heating the leg and the wire, which I'm holding with a pair of pliers. He'll apply a bit of solder, and then he'll pull away. Now, Darren chose to use white wire for everything, because that's the look he wanted for his Cardboarduino. You can also use black if you'd like to attach black to the ground, which is the anvil, the large part in the LED. And you could use red wire for the positive side of the LED. That is entirely up to you. Once you have done this, feed the wires from the LEDs through the collars into the top of the box. Here you can see that Darren is holding it. He's going to do some soldering. And what he's doing is he is soldering the positive side of the LED to the other side of the resistor. And he has soldered the ground side of the LED, the anvil side, to a piece of copper tape in the middle of the top of his box. We didn't go into detail how to attach that piece of copper tape. We're pretty sure you can manage it yourself. So again, just to reiterate, the positive side of the LED goes to the other side of the resistor, and the negative side, or the ground side of the LED, goes to the copper tape. Here you're seeing the same operation again. I'm holding the ground side of the LED, the wire coming from its ground leg, against the copper tape. Darren heats both the wire and the tape, brings in a bit of solder, and then pulls both the solder and the iron away. It cools and we have a good connection. Next, Darren is doing the positive side. So he's taken the positive leg of the LED, or the wire attached to it, and is now soldering it to the other leg of the resistor. So we go from positive side of LED to the resistor, and that will eventually then go into one of the pins on our Cardboarduino. Do you know what? we made this clip way too short to explain what I thought I was going to explain. Like, I'm pointing at things and I'm saying stuff, but do you know what? It's too short. So see Darren or I, or perhaps look at his to see what he did with the slider. And that's it. You've built your own digital lava lamp. The only thing left is to do some cool origami to put over top of the lights, so you've got something that people go, wow, that's got cool origami on it and lights. And you'll say, yes, and I built it myself. Which, although that sounds silly, that's really quite an accomplishment. Congratulations to you. Awesome work. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to follow up with us anytime.